How's everybody doing today? I wanted to make this video. I want to make this video very short. What I wanted to do is review the whole pack for you guys. One of the reasons why I didn't review the Raptors. Number one, I reviewed them so many times already. Number two, I wanted to make a updated video on the whole complete pack because I was able to cop the whole complete pack. I actually got these at a steal price, by the way, versus paying for the whole pack together for about $700, which is fucking stupid. I paid less money for the pack separate. I actually end up paying for the Magics, which is about $169. I paid for them. I remember I showed a recent video of paying $110 for those, which I actually got those dead stock, by the way, but they was in a smaller size. They were about an 8.5, so my feet kind of couldn't really fit into those, so I got a higher size, which is about a size 9. I wear a size 9, 9.5, so I got my full size. So you got both shoes right here, which I'm gonna definitely get into an in-depth review of both, and I'm gonna get into an in-depth review about why people didn't cop this pack when it first came out. Because I remember this pack, for the whole pack, it was going about $149. For the whole pack, $199. People didn't cop it because there's a lot of reasons why, and I'm explaining to this video, and I'm gonna educate people basically on why they didn't copy and just educate that Jordan knowledge. So without further ado, me talking too much, I'm gonna pull out both shoes. Alright, so you got the Raptors right here. By the way, these I worn a couple times, of course. Of course, I keep them fresh with the sole save on the bottom. The shoes falling over. Okay. There we go. Boom. And I actually upgraded my camera for you guys so I can make a better in-depth video. And it's not too many people on YouTube doing videos on this complete pack that's recent. That's actually dead stock, which a lot of them are worn. So I'm able to do this review of a dead stock version for you guys of this pack. So as you can see, everybody knows this colorway already, so I'm not going to explain it. These right here, just to educate people on these, this was actually the true colorway of the Raptors, not the 2002 version. The 2002 version actually was a dark charcoal, which they both was dark charcoal. But this was closer to the original colorway. Like I stated in the last video, the original Raptors that came out back in 1993 actually had this dark charcoal color, but it was actually a little bit darker than this. It actually resembled the color to the Aqua 8s. If you're familiar with the Aqua 8s, the back, that dark gray on the back of the Aqua 8s, it resembles the same color on the original Raptors, which if you see a picture of a fresh pair of original Raptors, it looks just like that with this different types of material. Versus this has the same material, nubuck all around. Okay, so just to educate people on that. Alright, so just to get in depth into all the packs, and then to educate people on the banned ones, by the way, it wasn't the banned ones that was actually banned, it was actually the Nike Air Mag. I knew this before anybody was even saying it. The Nike Air Mags was the original shoe that was actually banned, by the way. Just to educate people on that, for some knowledge for your head. If you don't believe me, do your research. It wasn't the banned ones. He wasn't even wearing the banned ones. He was wearing the Nike Air Mag, which they was the actually shoe that got banned, which it didn't represent the Jordan Bulls colorways. The number one bands that came out was a representation of the shoe getting banned. Okay, all right. So just get into this pack here. You see these two shoes. The main reason back in the day, back in 2009, which a lot of people slept on, a lot of people did not want this pack because it seems like this pack was kind of fraudulent in terms of what Nike was trying to do. Number one thing that threw people off is, of course, nobody didn't like this Magic colorway, by the way. Most people didn't like this shoe particularly, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people did not copy it. They mainly just wanted this shoe. Most people didn't want to spend all that money just to get two pair of shoes. And another reason, which is the main reason why, is this date right here, which a lot of people do not know. This date right here, which it says March March 4th, 1993, 64 points. Number one, that date is 100% wrong, okay? It was actually January 16th of 1993, which he paid against the Magic. It was not March 14th. I mean March 4th, which he wasn't even playing a game that day. he wasn't playing no basketball game that day. If you don't believe me, do your research. It was not that was the incorrect date, which a lot of people saw that was like a flaw. Which was it's funny how Nike can put anything on anything and they'll sell out on it. Which a lot of people did not like this pack just because number one, the date is wrong. Like that right there just like threw a lot of people off when they say basically he was playing against the Magics. No, a lot of original people that actually watched the game knew that it was not. That's incorrect. It was not the date that he was actually playing against the Magics, which a lot of people knew. Another reason why people didn't cop these packs as well, just to get into the ones in particularly, the shoe was actually wrong, by the way. The shoe that he actually played against the Celtics that he wore was the Chicago's. It was not the band ones, and it was an away game. It was a home game. So I don't understand how the hell they got that wrong. The Chicago one should have been the shoe that they should have retroed in that pack because the Chicago ones was the shoe he wore against playing against the playing against the Celtics. Yeah, playing against the Celtics back in the day. It was not the band ones, and I forgot what date it was, but the date was incorrect on that one too. The only one that actually makes sense, which I actually have up here by the way, is the Raging Bull packs, even though the Raging Bull packs did not sell out at all. As you can see, that good M3 material. You can see how that's shining right there. These, I actually have these. These are one of the Raging Bull files from the DMP packs. I actually have these. This represented the Bulls in whatever. I ain't going to get into that, but y'all know the whole reason behind this pack. On why it was retro. The Toro Bravo pack or DMP fives or Raging Bull fives, whatever the hell you want to call it. So that was a representation of that. Another reason as well, which is probably the reason that these didn't sell out, is because, of course, the quality wasn't that good. I say the quality was good on this material and these. I feel as though the quality was on point with these shoes. To me, but a lot of people did not accept the quality, which to me it didn't make sense to me because I feel as though this had great quality. Of course the Raging Bulls didn't because the paint would bleed on the shoe. So a lot of people had issues with the paint bleeding from the Raging Bull fives, which particularly if you paying all this money to get two pairs of shoes, which how much they go for now? The Raging Bulls alone, just for that one pair of shoe, go for about $1,000. All right, which is unbelievably ridiculous. I'm not spending $1,000 on no damn Raging Bulls until I see a pair for about 150, 180. That's when I copy. Just like these. These alone go for about 400. I got them for 200. These was 169. So I paid about close to 310. To which is basically how much this pack is worth, $310. So if I'm not paying retail, it's not worth the money. Okay. Alright, so I was able to get these. The whole entire pack did stock for you guys, which these I wore, so you can't really consider they are did stock condition, but they're not did stock anymore because I wore them. So it's not too many fresh reviews out there for you guys that actually has this whole pack in this condition. So I wanted to show you guys in Quad HD this pack in particular with both shoes. And they both look fresh. Especially this one. Oof. Fresh. Alright, so this kind of wraps up the video. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your day.